Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, the Ravens have been playing 3D chess. Well, maybe 4D chess? It's one of those top tier chess. So, as everyone has already known, DeAndre Hopkins is a certified Tennessee Titan. And as much as a lot of teams wanted him, he went to the team that offered him pretty much the most money, okay? But here's the thing, what came out. And I'm going to read this because Sarah Ellison covered this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover it real quick of what she was saying. And we're going to dissect it. So on her tweet, she put, don't forget, Chiefs were reportedly close to making a trade for DeAndre Hopkins until the Ravens' Odell Beckham Jr. signing blew it up. So, OBJ helped get Lamar Jackson's deal done, added all-pro play and leadership to the wide receiver room, and prevented Patrick Mahomes from getting D-Hop. And we can also say it helped the Bills not get him too. Here's the thing. I've been saying this forever. Why is anybody do I be talking to a wall sometimes? Everybody that watches this show knows. We've said this. We said when you pay players, right? Or when you get players, it does one of two things. It either takes that player from the ability of the other team to acquire him, or if you pay a lot for another player, it makes it more expensive for them to acquire the player. That's how this works. No all pros that are still in their prime are going to take pennies to just win a Super Bowl. That's not the way this works. It's not. Anybody thinking, oh yeah, he has to take much, much less. You think somebody with cut from the cloth of a Hopkins, right, who is still in his prime, he is still in his prime, is going to take a 1 year, $4 or $5 million deal? Are you mad? Y'all be calling Nitro crazy. If you were thinking that, that's for you, because he wasn't going to do that. I keep trying to tell people this. These players, listen, every player, or at least a large percentage of them, I want to say about 90, 95% of them, all are playing for a Super Bowl. But here's the kicker, the underlying fact of it all. This is their jobs. At the end of the day, they're trying to make enough money that when they retire, or if, God forbid, a catastrophic injury happens, them and their families are set for life. Now, for everybody saying, what's it called? They made more than enough. Let me put this into perspective for a lot of people that don't seem to understand this. When you come or are used to working from a certain place, like if you're making, let's say, $1 million a year, right? Your kids attend better schools. You pay more for health insurance. All this stuff starts to work. You pay more for, for rent or for mortgage. So you have to maintain that level of living, even if you are saving a lot. Taxes eat up a lot of that money. Now look, I'm not saying or totally defending DeAndre Hopkins, but what I will say is this. The man is a former All-Pro, multiple-time All-Pro receiver that is still in his prime. He believes he could still go for 13, 14, 1,500 yards receiving. And he was on pace for that last year. So if we're really looking at this, to be honest, he's still DeAndre Hopkins. He hasn't had a drop-off yet. He might be slowly going down, but he's still elite. Elite. And we know when he's on the field, he plays at the highest level. Nobody's safe of getting lost. So I'm actually perturbed by a lot of the people that make the comments like, oh, he doesn't care about winning or anything else like that. People are not going to sacrifice such a high level of earning to just play for pennies. And all pro receivers, $4 million a year is pennies. That's a Nelson Aguilar deal. Like Nelson Aguilar is a player that's played for multiple teams. He's a decent player, but he's not an all-pro. He's not a pro bowler. You know what I'm saying? Think about how much money it took to get Odell to come here. Odell, I believe, is older than DeAndre, if I'm not mistaken. And he's had more injuries. Look how much money it took for Odell to come here. Think about it. So that's why I try to tell people, you got to be realistic about it. And, it's kind of, I want to say iffy, because I don't understand why people would hate on him for that. But shout outs to the Ravens, right? Because this is what we've been talking about. Sometimes always picking from Dollar Tree and Dollar General for your weapons is not going to work. You remember as a kid when you would have the Santa, what's it called? I forgot what it's called, the school band, or Secret Santa, where the kids would all get different presents from different people or the different students of the class. You always knew, and everybody always looked at who got their presents from Dollar Tree or Dollar General. There were always and some people are going to come in here and be like, oh, well, that's all they could afford. Look, stop capping, all right? Stop the cap. We've all been kids. We've all been there when you go to Secret Santa and stuff like that. Kids, they usually put a cap of $20, $25 on the gifts, stuff like that. And you got parents that be like, well, I'm going to give you 2 50-cent gifts. And the kid that gets it is like, what? Okay, thank you. And these other parents spent $25 and they got a, oh yeah, look at this Spider-Man doll. Swing, swing, split, split. You know what I mean? You can't always bargain sale or bargain bin dive. Sometimes you have to go out there and spend the money. Now check this out. By spending the money, they were able to re-sign their all-pro quarterback. They were able to secure more talent for that all-pro quarterback. And it also stopped another team from acquiring an all-pro wide receiver. That's what we've been telling about forever. Sometimes you gotta break away from the old style of doing things. Stop. We all kept saying this. Stop being cheap. And by cheap, I mean on the offensive side of the ball. The Ravens have really opened up their checkbook. They've opened up a shoddy checkbook this offseason. I am happy, elated that they have, because now you are seeing what that has done. It's a trickle-down effect. Everything's connected. It stopped the Bills from getting DeAndre Hopkins. It stopped the Chiefs from getting DeAndre Hopkins. And it made it easier for us to beat those teams. Everyone's like, no, I don't care if they got DeAndre Hopkins. All right, come on now, bro. Stop capping. Y'all remember when people were saying that Randy Moss was washed when he was on the Raiders? Then he went to the Patriots. They're like, no, it's not fair. Because talent plays the game. And if you give an elite quarterback elite help, then you have something special. And Randy Moss and Tom Brady was special. Chase and Joe Burrow has been special. Patrick Mahomes with Tyreek Hill was special. Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs has been special. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what talent does. So shout outs to the Ravens. Like I said before, this is what we've been asking for, begging for, and stuff like that. So, kudos to them. I give respect and I give props where props is due. EDC has been working. He's been doing his thing, and I rock with that. You know what I'm saying? I really do rock with that. The only thing I ask is if Mike Evans ever becomes available, you get that man. That's all I'm asking. I don't ask for much. But if you're going to give me anything I ask for, give me that. What's that? Give me that. You ain't going to want to lean in the left. You could be in the back. Give me. Yo! But for real, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Ravens have been playing 3D chess? And if you do, let me know down in the comment section. And if you don't, still let me know down in the comment section, all right? But once again, this is another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. You know how we get down, we laugh, we have fun, but everything we talk about is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Just be respectful. That's literally all I ask, and we're good. And if you would like to donate to this channel, bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Also available, the Patreon, and the new minted Patreon with 3 new tiers, right, is now available. So go check that out. It helps out the platform, and it gives you guys more content. It really does. It does. Hey! And I'm telling y'all this right now. I'm changing up some stuff, especially when the regular season starts. The tiers are going to be, I'm telling y'all, the tiers are amazing. Go out there, check it out, and it really offers a lot. So let me know what you guys think. But once again, it's the Wunderkind Show. It's your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.